A lesson of endurance for such as feel weary of laboring for Christ. He that reapeth receiveth wages, and gathereth fruit unto life eternal. When Napoleon commanded the army of Italy, and while he was achieving those brilliant victories whose renown has filled the world, he was one day so incessantly employed arranging his troops for an approaching battle that he tasted no food for many hours. When he was on the point of yielding to exhaustion, a poor soldier divided his last crust with his great general. 10 years passed, and Napoleon, then at the height of his grandeur, made a triumphant tour into Belgium. One day the poor soldier, who was still in his service, stepped from the ranks at a review, and addressing the emperor said, "Sire, on the eve of the battle of Bassano, I shared with you my crust of bread when you were hungry. I now ask from you bread for my father, who is worn down with age and poverty." The emperor, who delighted to return personal favors with generosity, immediately conferred a lieutenancy upon the soldier and settled a pension on his aged father. Now, if a mortal man, prompted by his own natural high-mindedness, can thus liberally reward the services of his friends, how much more surely and abundantly will Jesus, whose nature is an infinite fountain of pure love, reward such as serve him. Nor can he, like Napoleon, forget the meanest service done for him, even by the most insignificant of his disciples. Being omnipresent, he always beholds the toil of his laborers. Being omniscient, he always remembers their labors. Being true, he cannot fail to keep his promise to pay wages to him that reapeth. Being of boundless goodness, his rewards will be proportioned, not to the intrinsic value of the service rendered, but to the riches of his royal and glorious munificence. The poor crust we give him, or his cause, will be repaid in crowns of gold, robes of white, and thrones of everlasting dominion. He has said it, and he will bring it to pass. He that reapeth receiveth wages, and gathereth fruit unto life eternal. What then is to thee, O Christian, if now your labors are unappreciated by man, and seemingly unnoticed by thy Redeemer? As to men, let it suffice thee to seek not their approbation, but to maintain a consciousness that, in seeking to bless them, your aim is pure. And you may be able to say with Martin Luther to his friend Hess, "I regard it as an abundant reward of my labors to know that I live only to serve others." As to Christ, be assured he does not overlook you, nor fail to set a true value on your endeavors. Only endure without fainting, and in due time your harvest home will come, and your reward be given. Mighty in faith and hope, why art thou sad? Sever the green withes, look up, and be glad. Some little good every day to achieve, some slighted spirit no longer to grieve.